Okay, so we talked earlier about title search and making sure you understand what a title search is. What a title search will reveal is every single recorded interest in a piece of property. Obviously, we want to make sure we've got the owner of the property. Maybe it's John Smith. Let's make sure we got a good deed. If we're going to be doing significant work like demolition or extensive code enforcement cases, we want to make sure we find out about other liens, Bank of America mortgage, IRS lien, any other judgment creditors, things like that on there. And that title search will tell you all of that. And then the second concept is notice. You have to be very careful to make sure that we are respecting the due process rights of all recorded interest holders in a piece of property. Obviously, the recorded title owner. Then we want to make sure we get other lien holders if necessary. And how do we effectuate that? Well, the best notice is formal notice with a process server. If you're going to do demo, you're going to do something significant, it might be worth it to hire a process server where under the code enforcement officials can formally serve the owner. You want to do that. Be careful with green cards. I know a lot of times we may mail out certified mail, get that card back. Most times that's good, but there are instances where the signer on that certified green card is not your actual owner. I've had circumstances, cases been reversed where the green card is signed by an estranged spouse, ex-spouse of the person that needed to sign that green card. So remember, green card it can be effective, but it's not foolproof. Formal service on the owner should be foolproof. You're relying on your process server who's got some liability if they don't do it right. But before you get into formal and very extensive code litigation cases, let's make sure that you have formal notice on every recorded interest holder that we need to. So your title search will reveal who those people are. If you've got a formal case, you're going out and confirming the identity of John Smith, making sure you got the real John Smith, and boom, John Smith gets his notice. John Smith now comes before a code enforcement board or whatever the process is, and he's afforded his due process rights to respond directly to whatever the allegations surrounding the particular case are. Remember, notice to owner is the foundation of every code case and every code action. You've got to make sure you got proper notice to owners before you get into extensive litigation because to make sure your liens are valid, you got to make sure you got proper notice if you're going to be enforcing those liens later or seeking more assertive enforcement of the underlying code case. So you got your title search, you're making sure you get proper notice on all proper lien holders, and you're doing that with either an enforcement officer providing that or a process server or some other legal method of service.